Hey there, Taurus. Welcome in, welcome in. My name's Elise, and you're watching Satnam Spirituality. This is your reading for the solar lunar eclipse that happened on October 2nd. So just a couple days ago. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe. Just starting out my channel, so it really helped me grow. So let's take a look here and see what this is bringing in for you. Hope you're doing well in between these eclipse energies. There could be a lot of changes, a lot of heavy energy that's popping up as we kind of switch our focus to this set of eclipses. Is a lot. We will take a look through those ones. All right, at the bottom of the deck you have Tea Magic, reach into your subconscious, pull from the source and weave magic with intention and let the answers will unfold. The one that popped out right away here was Crow. Pay close attention to the winds. There's a message making its way. So definitely your intuition is bringing a message to you for sure. This might be also like you might intuitively recognize that this is like someone else is saying something and it is like a direct message from spirit. But there seems to be some new information coming your way, which doesn't surprise me with the solar eclipse. And then you have Ghost Whisperer, be still in the whispers that ebb and flow through the silence. There's definitely a moment of pause here for you. And it's like you're waiting for information to come through. You got a whole schwack of another 5 cards, so we'll just take a look here. You have Harvest Witch, what sacrifices you have made for the greater vision or of what is to be. What sacrifices have you made for the greater vision of what is to be? Wool, you're woven with an embrace, protected, loved, and the familiarity of finally being home. Cacao, you are loved, you are held, and you are ready for everything you seek. So definitely something about holding this vision, about self-love, about feeling comfortable in your own space with your people. You have Witch's Rosary, craft your skills with intentions repeated, a practice of magic powered by purpose, and Straw Bale, it's time you step out of your comfort zone, take up space, and reach new heights. So there's like a feeling of stagnation here while you wait for this new message. You might be waiting on a job offer or for somebody to get back to you about something in your business, but it's all about like coming back into your feminine energy, understanding that all of the seeds that you have planted will come back to you in fruition. But there's you know, Spirit wants to let you know like you are loved as you go through this process. This isn't to hurt you or harm you in any kind of way. But sometimes we are also waiting for other people like that we're meant to engage with in a specific way, for them to reach the level or the awareness or the maturity, if you will, along their soul journey before they're able to move forward. And so sometimes we are waiting for other people as well, because we're meant to, it's my belief that we're meant to work with people in specific ways this lifetime. Let's see here. You have, I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. So maybe you're waiting for an apology from someone. Maybe they have done something that isn't necessarily in alignment with like your goals and vision. And maybe that's what you're waiting for, is this apology for you to be able to move on, maybe get some closure. You have Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. And maybe it's just even this act of apology that allows you just to release this, like maybe you're feeling wrong or vindicated in the past, and perhaps you're being a little stubborn about the energy, and really needing to feel like that sense of closure, like that person knew that you were wrong. I just want to say, like, sometimes we don't get closure in life. It looks like you are getting that closure, but sometimes it's also just about forgiving from within. and saying yes to like this change. Maybe this is a repetitive pattern, like in your job, in your love life, in your family. Maybe this is a repetitive pattern that you're finally breaking. You have trust the timing. So like definitely that message of waiting is coming through again. You have we the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth is a portal, and you are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. And again, this feeling like spirit wants to let you know that you are loved as you go through this process. And sometimes ending things or ending a toxic cycle is showing love by removing yourself from somebody else's presence or removing them out of your presence, whichever way you like to look at it. And then it opens up areas that you can make new connections in, because you're not spending energy on something that's potentially like an old connection. Getting the feeling this could be like in business or at work. And maybe you've been hanging out for a job at another job, and a friend is like asking you, hey, can you like come over? We want you to work with us, this, that, the other thing. And you're like, no, I'm waiting on something else. And maybe you just get the message that it's not going through, so you can step forward over to this other company. And it's like in the silence, it's not actually you hearing it, but like in the silence afterwards or before that, you come to a certain understanding about this person. Maybe it's like, yeah, they're just taking their time. They don't really care too much about how I'm feeling about the situation. All right, at the bottom of the deck, you have Bhavarni Yogini. Face your fears, for it is the right time, and you are ready to overcome them. You will be given the power to fulfill your heart's desires. Embrace your path with confidence. Healing around belonging and abundance is taking place within your soul. You are spiritually protected from toxic energies. Recognize your inner divine badass and commit to your dreams with conviction. Yeah. It just like it opens the door for you to have this other experience. You have Yuga Shakti. We may yearn for circumstances to unfold according to our personal preferences, yet to trust in divine timing alleviates stress and fosters more peaceful relationship with the universe. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. A negative cycle is due to end, and a new dawn shall arise. So basically kind of what I was talking about before with you sensing this end of the cycle, but sometimes we're waiting on other people and other things. Everything has to be aligned properly for things to come through in your life in a certain way. And it's like there's this message of divine timing, but connecting in with yourself, especially with this the Tea Magic card here. And it's like letting things unfold, trusting your own intuition about this message with this ghost whisperer. You also have Artha of Kali. You are forging your authentic path. In support of that, you shall attract great blessings that will benefit all beings. To live a spiritually and creatively self-directed life takes incredible strength and trust in yourself. Remember that the promise of your sacred success is being fulfilled through every challenge and every blessing. Trust in what you were born to accomplish. I think just reiterating that message there still. And you have Mahakali. You can trust what is happening now will give way to a new expression when the time is right. That right time will be the best time when your readiness matches the requirements for success. Attend to your work with determination and hope in your heart. Trust that the divine is taking care of everything else. Your progress is spiritually protected. Definitely the message of like, it's not time right now. You have spirit medicine at the bottom. And then you also have cordyceps, which is essence, and violet coral is community. I have a feeling that, like, again, with it just being work and stuff, I feel like business, community, maybe it's your own personal community, your friends, your family, but like returning back to that as your source of truth, as your source of like how to calibrate within the world. You know, who are the people that you're surrounding yourself? Because like we become the people and the energy and the things that we surround ourselves with. So how are you bringing that into your community? How are you making your essence and your values reflected in the people around you? And with this spirit medicine, it's like when you align yourself with people who will uplift you and surround yourself with that positive community and remove any negative influences potentially out of it, then you know, that is the key. There's a cycle closing here. Let's get some messages from your spirit guides, Taurus. This card was flipped in here, which is the Four of Wands, completion. Yeah. Moving on to a place of success. This new beginning is coming with this ending. And I have a feeling that once you get this message, or you have this understanding, this intuitive understanding, it could be a message from spirit, then you're able to kind of close a chapter on something and move on. Let's see messages from your higher self. All right, you've got art at the bottom of the deck, interference, which is the Eight of Swords, the Sun, strength. It's like, yeah, so artness is the Temperance card. And so it's like you're learning how to alchemize right now, find balance within yourself. Maybe it's like this letting go, like it's of these things that are keeping yourself from your happiness here. With the Eight of Swords, it's like your thought patterns are creating the reality around you, and it's like you can take this blindfold off as to how you are perpetuating this reality around you, and it and then you can easily move out of that it feels like caged or suppressed. Yeah, you have the Death card, the King of Wands, and you have the Queen of Cups. And I feel that this King of Wands energy is this other person. They're determined. They are charismatic, and maybe that's why you didn't see this other side of them before, but like that is ending, and you're coming into this place of really honoring your own emotions, moving on from that energy, or perhaps supporting people in ways that's not actually supporting them. It's kind of like more enabling them. And then you have the Five of Pentacles and the Emperor card, and so it's like taking control of this feeling of lack that you have, you know, also like closing the door on your vulnerabilities, or how people view you as your or your vulnerabilities. Maybe people around you are just sensing this kind of inherent weakness that they can use you for their benefit, but you're taking control of that, and you're understanding like that you don't have to always be nice to people or let people in to even a little bit of an extent. You can be quick to cut people off, quick to go into your own direction. You don't have to wait for other people to come along with you. There's actually... yeah, coming into this balance, yeah, this wake-up call, coming into this balance, this healing space, and moving forward with your own determination, really taking a look at what the seeds you have sown with this Prince, or also known as the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Star card, and you have adjustment, or Justice card here. Sorry. And so it's like there's this healing presence moving, and you're moving towards this healing light within yourself. You're guided, you know, by your emotions, and it's like it's from finding this inner balance that you're able to really move forward and plant these seeds for later. And it is really a wake-up call, yeah, to use your discernment and really start to move forward with things. It's like there will be some movement after this. Let's take a look at what's incoming. You have the Ten of Cups. Okay. Incoming energies for Taurus, please. You have the Foolish Man at the bottom, Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, Justice. So it's like taking this blindfold off as to what the fact that you do have choice in your life. You have the choice to move forward. You have the choice to stay and keep things the same. And this is really what is, you know, preventing you from like releasing this burden off of yourself and really taking the world by control and moving forward. Like the Two of Wands is the Lord of Dominion, and then this Justice card is coming out again, and the Ten of Wands, and it's, yeah, Seven of Pentacles, something you've been waiting for to be victorious about, in order like to be seen for your accomplishments, is really what that victorious is like a celebration of other people about your power, your strength, and yeah, being seen in that energy, in that space. And it's like there's this calibration period that's going on here. And yeah, with this the Foolish Man and the Two of Swords, it's like taking off this blindfold. There's something that's going to be revealed to you here. You have the Death card, the Devil card. Yeah, moving past the sense of responsibility for other people that was never yours to belong, or never belonged to you in the first place. It's like you're coming out of that energy of having to feel like you need to provide for other people, and it's like, again, like coming back to that enabling energy we were talking about at the beginning. See what else you have here. You have the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Magician. And it's like you have intuitively known how to manifest or use all the tools and everything around you, and it's like you're coming to this awareness intuitively that you don't have to do that anymore. And so there is this strikeout of a new path. Anything else? Yeah, I had a feeling something else wanted to come out. You have the Last Judgment, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. And it's like you're coming into this feminine energy here with this wake-up call as to, you know, you've been waiting for your ships to come in. You've been waiting for things to land softly. And it's like, I'm going to take and build my own empire here and move forward with things here. Build my own stability, build my own security, you know, and I don't have to be ruthless or mean about it. I can go about it in a way that actually genuinely attracts people towards me, the right people towards me, in order to work with me, in order to be able to do this. Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at some lunar cards here. We're going to close out. So a big turning point at this eclipse, and it's just the beginning of the lunar cycle. So we will have the full moon here, and usually that's when things kind of come to culmination, but you have go for it, and then you have detoxify and release your blocks. So yeah, I have a feeling that this is just this release that you're going to go through in this new moon, this new realization. All right, let's take a look here. Some final messages. Taurus, please. All right. You've got snacking squirrel, simple pleasures. Have a tasty treat, enjoy life's simple pleasures to the full. And being Taurus, that's like your modus operandi. So if you're feeling out of sorts, really come back into yourself, make yourself feel comfortable in your own home. Maybe it is a treat, maybe it's just doing something like going outside and going for a walk that is something that connects you back in with like who you are and that feeling of safety in your home. You have look within, calm your mind, and listen to your inner voice. What is it trying to tell you? I think this is going to be an intuitive message. A lot of this is coming through as like, it'll just be, you'll just know in your heart. Somebody will say something or something and it'll just trigger like, yeah, no. Wolf Mother, reach for the stars. If you don't reach for the stars, you'll never catch one. So yeah, just go in your own way. Go for the things that you want out of life, for sure. Okay, Taurus, thank you so much for watching me. I hope you have a blessed new moon experience. I hope that this kind of brings something to a close for you so you can start on this new chapter. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Sat Nam.